You're listening to Truth on Tap with host Kev the Comedians.
Opening up the truth pipeline for these bitches.
Truth on Tap. Truth.
My right to say how I say it's mine to give. My length, my heart, it's mine to share. My son's my heart.
Truth on Tap.
Invite to use. Just permission to use.
Truth on Tap is now flowing from iHeartRadio. Get your Kierstead fix by Googling Truth on Tap with Kevin A. Kierstead. All the truth you can handle running hot on iHeart, Facebook, Spreaker, and more. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth on Tap.
It is not true that it is September 18th because we just passed midnight, my friends. It is September 19th at 12:02 American Malaysian. That's AM. That's AM. For those of you that are a little slow, well, it's midnight and it's a goddamn Thursday, Friday now, I guess. Shit, is it Friday? Yeah, it's fucking Friday, bitches. Enjoy yourselves. You know, this is what many of you who work the standard 40 to 50 hour week call the exit from prison, if you will, the freeing of the caged beast, if you will. And you must, because I did. Let's set him free today. Sure, we'll do it with comedy. Yeah, we will. Eno's Generic Hip Hop Session 1, getting me started. Genghis featuring Stereo Black Star Super Negro coming up next. That'll continue to fire me up a little bit. And after that, I think we'll put on George Linus's DJ Arcod if I feel like it. I may stop after Genghis. Yeah, well, I need a little bit, you know. In fact, I'm going to mute my mic and let you hear this for a minute.
Jeg griner godt nok. Men ting, jeg synes ikke, det er spor morsomt.
You're listening to Truth on Tap with host Kevin Kierstead.
And here comes Genghis featuring Stereo Black Star Super Negro. Feels a little rocky to me. Yeah. You know, the great white hype. You know, there's nothing wrong with wanting someone from your own race to succeed. There is a relational connection there you have. Hey, they look like me and they're succeeding in a very admirable spot. I can relate to that. Therefore, I can feel myself succeeding in a very admirable spot. Yeah, that's what Rocky did for white people. Even though it was based on, to be honest with you, Chuck Wepner's fight with Muhammad Ali, in which Chuck Wepner knocked Ali down, good for him, white dude, but then proceeded to get his ass beat for about 12 more rounds until they finally had to stop the fight. Well, you don't think about that part, though. That's conveniently pushed away. You just want the part where the white guy did good, if you're rooting for the white guy, right? Yeah, that's how it works. Kev and the Comedians is the title of the show. Should be getting a call or two from two Chicago comedians, one who has taken the next step up and gone to LA. Ramzy Sweis, I Never Repeat a Joke, Google it, you'll find them all over the place. And comedian Brent Workington, Tinfish. Why is he Tinfish? He likes to fish. He likes to fish, that's all. Is there anything wrong with that? Why does something have to be so complex? I like to fish, and I like 10 fish. I am there. What's wrong with that? I don't even have a fucking comedy name. That's how he's more creative than me. Ramzy Sweis doesn't need a comedian's name. You just look at him and laugh. You know, it's not because he looks funny. He looks like he just got done telling a joke at all times. So you kind of laugh out of an obligation. So even if he's not funny in a given act, you're going to laugh at him. You can say, hey, look at him. Hey, he's got the smile and a little bit like a devious look, like a kid in the 4th grade that just farted, an SBD. That look, that's the one Ramzy has. You know. You may not smell it, but you know. You can tell. You know, that's the laugh that goes with it. Yeah. Yep. Oh, comedy is really what this show is going to be about, folks. And I'm not saying we're going to be hilarious the whole show, but we're going to talk about comedy, and then we're going freestyle. Comedy's kind of important. Yeah, I've got an article up here I had one from WebMD. I got one up from the Mayo Clinic talking about stress management, stress relief from laughter. It's no joke. When it comes to relieving stress, more giggles and guffaws are just what the doctor ordered, and here's why. So we will talk a little bit about why you need comedy. Why do I need comedy tonight, especially tonight? Well, some of you guys know. Been going through some drama with the ex, and worse than that, the worst of a pain than she could ever be is my spine is kicking my ass. And I don't like to talk about my physical pain, so I'll leave it at that. It's kicking my ass. Yeah. I think we'll do one more. I'm going to get into Georgia Linus's DJ Arcod while we talk a little more about comedy in the world.
You're listening to Truth on Tap with host Kevin Kirsten.
Georgia Linus DJ Arcod Pulse, Georgia Linus remix. It's got a techno feel to it. I like. I got to make sure that my microphone is working. Had trouble with that lately. So, listening to my own show real quick. I believe it's working. Let's go. Yeah, there it goes. Now, it could cut out at any time. I do not have an expensive setup. I encourage any of you that like this show to consider donating to this show. Just for equipment and stuff. It's no big deal. I've got a page up. I got to find it so I can share it in the chat room and then on the show in the comments. And it's, you know, if you can't do it, you can't do it. But if you can, it could help. We're looking for some better equipment. Looking for some soundproofing stuff. Looking to be able to afford a high-speed internet connection. And maybe get some help. You know, if you like truth, you like someone who brings the truth at all times, it may be a worthy cause. You know, if you do donate to the show, I will run a commercial for you, pushing whatever cause you want me to push, as long as it's not extremely racist or sexist or religiously intolerant. Yeah, so let me find this, because what happens on Facebook is I had it at the top of my Truth on Tap page, which is facebook.com/TruthOnTapShow. And what happens is it pins it up there for a week if you pin it, and then it's lost. So if you did it 3 months before, now you gotta go digging. So now I gotta go digging to find this link. And I know you're thinking, well, Kevin, why didn't you bookmark it or do something that would have made it easier to find? You overestimate my willingness to plan things. I don't have it. That's why I do this show right off the cuff. And I know some of my friends, Paul Dembski's one of them, says, no, you got to have notes. I agree. Chris Crash Jesus would tell you, prepare your shows. I agree. But I'm not looking for the same things they're looking for from their shows. I'm looking for fun. Yeah, I have fun when I do it freestyle. It's an awesome test of how fast you can think and react. It really is. You know, some people do the Sudoku or whatever the fuck it is. I do the Truth on Tap. Yeah, I do. I do the Truth on Tap. Yeah, let's continue to search down the page till I can find this ad that will allow you to donate to this show. Spread the word, please, if you like the show at all. We don't need, you know, people giving $1 or $2 here and there can really help us out. I'm not doing a fundraiser here. I'm just telling you that the show needs some help. That's all. I'm not selling commercials at this time, so the show has made zero money. The only benefit I've gained from doing the show is that when it got accepted to iHeart, I was able to get the best plan Spreaker has to offer, which is the station plan, which is normally $120 a month. They're paying that tab. Not bad, not bad. But it's not cash money in your pocket. No, sure isn't. There it is. All right, so I'll pin it again. And why not?
You're listening to
I have a little jam I put together not too long ago, And I think we'll go ahead and let that run in the background next. And then we'll stop the music. Yeah, why not? It's kind of a fire you up song. It's got a little thing to it. Yeah, I kind of like this. I did this in Reason. If you've never used that software, give it a shot. Reason, awesome. Make your own tunes and all. Wait, is that the one I want? No, that's the one with bells. I don't think I want that one. That's another one I made. We're going to go to the better one here. The one that could actually fire you up. There we go. Stand by. I got to crank it a little my damn self. Yep, got my link here. I'm going to paste it in the chat room after I pin it to the top again. It'll last a week and then disappear down into the mini post on my Facebook page. Facebook, why won't you give me the option to post something and keep it there? Why? Why won't you give me the option to pin it to the top and leave it there? You do everything else we want. Why don't you do that? Let's open this up. This is a GoFundMe site for beggars like myself who want to take their project to the next level. I just need to get it to catch, man. Just need a few donations to get it going. If I don't get any, well, I'll keep trotting along with my subpar equipment, subpar technology, subpar laptop, subpar internet connection, and pushing, and just keep pushing. Just got to keep doing it, you know. But you guys can help take this show to the next level and get your name connected to it. Yes, you can. This is most certainly the truth. And I'm now going into the chat room to share that link with the friendly message before it that says, donate, bitches. Yeah, there it is. Link in there. If you don't know what I'm talking about with the chat, you're listening to the show right now. What's chat? What's he talking about chat? You can get to chat a few ways. You can go through the Facebook page I mentioned earlier, facebook.com/truthontap show. Don't forget the show. Todd is an easy way to remember it. Look at the tabs. You will see a listen tab on the left and on the top. You can go in there. The chat icon will be in the lower right. Look like 3 horizontal bars of the live show. Otherwise, you can go to Spreaker. Jump in on the chat there. Spreaker.com/user. Yeah, I'm a user. Spreaker.com/user/truthontap. Okay. And this song goes on for a while. It's got about another minute and a half left. That'll give me some time to pull up some other things we're going to talk about. I'm sitting here earlier, and I used to love to do voice impressions, and I thought, well, I'm in radio now. I'm actually in radio. I mean, I'm kind of in it now. And I used to tinker with radio. Now I'm in radio. There's a difference. There's a subtle difference there. And I might as well get my impressions going again, my voice impersonations. I used to be pretty good at it. I still have a few, and I have a few I've practiced, like Don Imus. But I'm watching this guy, Jim Meskimen. You ever heard of him? Meskimen, Jim Meskimen. I bet my boy Wes Johnson has heard of him. Wes does voiceover work. You can find Wes at wesjohnson.com. Jim Meskimen has a series on YouTube about how to learn to do impressions. Yeah. So I'm looking at his stuff and I'm thinking a lot of it is more of a showcase of his talent rather than instruction on how to do voice impersonations. And the thing about it is, it's hard. It is hard. You pick one and you try to sound like him and you go, I don't sound anything like him. What do? You keep practicing. You change the tone. You change the pitch. You change the way you use adverbs and adjectives and nouns and verbs and indefinite articles and pauses and stutters and all of that. It takes repetition for most of us. Repetition is the key. So yeah, we're coming to the end of the music here. We'll just get into some talking.
Truth on Tap with host Kevin Kirsten.
And again, that is Wes Johnson. Find him at wesjohnson.com. He's also the arena announcer for the Washington Capitals. He has been on the big screen. He does voiceover work. He used to be big into radio. The man does everything. He does. And, people hear me talk about him and go, geez, Kev, you must be getting paid by Wes to do all. No, I just love the guy, and he's done a couple of voiceovers for me. Just as a friend, he's also a fellow veteran. I love my fellow veterans. If you served honorably in the United States military in any capacity, I got some love for you. The only exception to that would be a certain person who we referred to earlier as Chucky in a fictitious story. Yeah, got no love for her. Got no love. But, you know, she did cook for our troops, and that's important. And